it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I have another design team project for you for Color Rush Studios using their June kits that are Spread Sunshine, which I will definitely be doing sunshiny photos this month. So crazy enough, I'm only using a little bit of pattern paper. So in the bold kit, we got these Polaroids, and I knew when I saw them, I was like, I need to do a grid layout with these Polaroids. So I decided to put 4 on the top and 4 on the bottom, and now they're not all the same size, but as long as I do approximately the same, and then I did 2 in the middle row for, and then my photo will go in the center. So I glued those down, I roughed up the edges, a couple of them I forgot, you can see I am doing that here. And then I took it to my sewing machine, and with white thread, I actually just sewed the, whatchamacallit, like the grid lines. And I trimmed down my photo a little bit, and now I am grabbing this checkered paper, and I want to try to make a Polaroid frame for my photo. So here I am, I'm like measuring my photo. I know this shouldn't be very hard, but for me, it was kind of hard. So, I decide like how big-ish I'm gonna make it. So I've got that. And then, I have to, cut the inside out. So here I am, and I was like, okay, well, actually my Polaroid is a little too big. So I have to trim it down because otherwise it's going to cover up all of the other little Polaroid ephemera pieces that I have. So here is where I am trying to be very careful and trim out the center of this piece of paper to make my Polaroid. And this is sped up 2 times, but so that tells you how slow I am cutting this frame. But there it is, and I almost made the inside too big, and my photo wasn't going to fit, which would have made me very sad. So here I am trimming it down even more, but it still looks like a Polaroid. So that's exciting. So I'm going to glue my photo down, and then I will rough up the edges. Did I put it up on foam? Let me look here. Yes. So, I could have just waited and watched myself. So I've got some fun foam. I'm going to go ahead and attach that to the back. And you can see I've used it to cover up my photos to do some splattering, but that's okay. So now that I have it popped up on foam, I know that it's going to go in the center. And then I forgot that I was going to rough up the edges. And for some reason, that top corner just really wanted to stick funny. Not really sure why, but it was having some difficulties. So once I get that down, that's like the base of the layout. And then I just need to focus on some embellishing. So there doesn't need to be a ton of embellishing on this layout because, as you can see, it's already busy with the grid. But I felt like it needed a title, and I love this Just Chill, and it's like the same color blue that's in the little, like, is that a compass? I think it's a compass. It says Santa Monica Pier on it, and then my my daughter stood on the south and my husband stood on the north, and I actually caught them sticking their tongues out at each other. It was really cute. Um, it was cute. So I put that Just Chill there, and since my photo is up on foam, I was a little concerned about how my title was going to stay there. So I took one of the insides of the sunglasses with the cutouts of the palm trees, and I'm going to put that just to the side of it so that it can sit on there, because that's about the same height of the fun foam. So that keeps my title very, very flat. And so the middle is kind of hovering a little bit, but it totally works and it's very secure, and I'm not worried about it going anywhere. So I also, decided to take that little blue heart, bring that up to the camera in the upper left-hand corner. I'm going to add a couple of those layered hearts. And then I'm going to create a little cluster on the top of my photo. I'm going to add a label and then a tab, and then I'm going to add this cute pink and polka dotted frazzle, and I'm going to attach them with staples. And I was like, oh, I really like the staple. So I went ahead and added a staple later. That staple is not actually holding anything, but it just is cute, right? And then I didn't like I said, that top piece was just having a hard time. I don't know if it just wanted to fall down or what its issue was. So I decided to take a little sliver of fun foam and put it up there in the corner to see if I could fix that. And then I realized that I put it underneath the frame, but on top of the photo. Yeah, so definitely was struggling with that a little bit. But I did get that down. And so that is complete. And I'm just going to finish it off with some sequins. I'm going to put them in 3 areas. I'm going to put them by the layered hearts. And then I'm also going to put them by the sunglass piece. And I use my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive. I use my crystal katana to pick them up and stick them down. And I find that putting down sequins is very relaxing. So I love that it's like the relaxing last little bit of your layout, and it just makes it sparkle. So that is going to do it for today's layout. So down below, I will have links to the shop so you can get your hands on this kit or these kits. And you could also do a little bit of extra shopping, and I have a coupon code for you. It is 10 crystal, and that will save you 10% in the shop. And if you have any questions, please leave them down below. I really like how this one turns out. So there is my final layout. Remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you next time. Bye.